Easy decision for the captain to bat first. Everything points to a tough time for the bowlers. There should be plenty of runs to be had.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
A few moves made in the field. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Nice shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
A couple on offer here. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Out! Caught!
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Yep, edged. Good pickup, big chance.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Yeah. Good shot. He's found the gap. Ball's end. Yep. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yeah. Incredible shot. Straight through the covers. 4 runs.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Over. The Super Kings are 1 for 44. Bravo coming into the attack from the City end. Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yes.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Big edge. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 1 for 52. Sharma from the Cathedral end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end. Yep, edged, unplayable.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Caught, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
The Super Kings weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yeah.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yeah.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Edge, what a ball. Big shout. Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Going with spin now.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Moving well between the wickets, great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yeah, yeah.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Out! What a catch!
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Pollard won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Hales comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Keeper.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Hales ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep. Ball keeper. Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball drift slightly to leg and times it well to send it away to the boundary.
Yep.
Gone. Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
Really getting into the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Massive edge. That's the over. The Super Kings are 6 for 87.
Are now 6 for 87.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the City end.
Is coming into the attack.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Gotcha.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Edge. Amazing delivery. End of the over. The Super Kings are 7 for 89.
Yeah.
Nicked it.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good return, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Keep up.
A couple on offer here.
Yep. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
A few moves made in the field. Some adjustments to the field.